Groot had been digging with a spoon for 30 years, and finally opened up a tunnel that led out of the prison. But he didn't break out right away. Instead, he chose to go back the way he came, because he needed to retrieve the disguise tools he had prepared long ago. However, just as Groot was preparing to leave, the warden walked over. Groot quickly tossed his luggage into the tunnel, and then pretended to be looking at a calendar, enthusiastically greeting the warden. It turned out, today marked the 20th anniversary of Groot's imprisonment. When the warden heard anniversary, he suddenly remembered that today was also his wedding anniversary. He needed to bring a gift to his wife, so he immediately returned to his office. Groot seized the chance, jumped into the tunnel, and quickly escaped from the prison. At that moment, a train happened to be stopped outside. Groot immediately climbed onto the train, but once he entered the train car, he had no idea where he could hide. There was only a television in the entire car, so Groot took apart the television, removed all the machinery inside, and squeezed himself into the TV cabinet. Hidden inside the television, Groot was finally able to rest a bit, but right then, a delivery worker opened the train car door, and moved the TV onto a truck. Groot happily assumed he had successfully escaped, and was already daydreaming about his vacation life, but he didn't expect that the delivery worker would send him straight back to the prison, and even deliver him into the warden's office. While Groot was still fantasizing about a wonderful life, the warden suddenly appeared right before him. It turned out the TV was the gift the warden had prepared for his wife. The warden was about to turn on the TV to watch a Western cowboy show. Inside the TV, Groot was trembling with fear, but by the time the warden turned on the screen, Groot had already disguised himself as a cowboy. Groot played all kinds of roles inside the TV, but acting so many characters alone was overwhelmingly difficult. He had no choice but to end the performance quickly. However, the warden was extremely pleased with what he saw, and said he wanted to watch a boxing match next. When Groot heard that, he immediately started performing a boxing fight. He not only played the boxers, but even acted as the referee. The boxing match ended quickly, but then the warden said he wanted to watch horse racing. By now, Groot was drenched in sweat. Hearing that the warden wanted horse racing, Groot instantly grabbed a spray bottle to simulate rainfall, claiming the racetrack was closed due to rain, and horse racing couldn't be viewed, so the warden decided he wanted to watch a dance performance. Groot's musical performance was excellent, and the warden even danced along with him. Soon the warden turned off the TV. He believed the television worked perfectly, and prepared to take it home as a gift for his wife. Groot had collapsed from exhaustion at this point, but the moment he heard the warden was bringing the TV home, he was so frightened he leapt into the air. He immediately opened the bottom of the TV, and hurriedly dug a hole in the ground. Groot burrowed away rapidly to escape, while the warden carried the TV home, and presented it to his wife. But unexpectedly, Groot's tunnel ended up leading right into the warden's house, and he emerged exactly where the TV was blocking the way. Back inside the television again, Groot thought he finally made it out, and was about to rest, but at that moment, he once again heard the warden's voice. The warden looked at Groot inside the TV, and felt certain his wife would love this wild and crazy character, and at that moment, Groot was truly about to lose his mind.
Subscribe for more anime content.